With the major questions around LeBron James and Luka Doncic seemingly settled, the Los Angeles Lakers are now turning their attention to fine-tuning their championship roster. Their next target? A defensive specialist from a division rival. The 2025 offseason has been more about calculated additions than blockbuster splashes for the Lakers so far. After securing center DeAndre Ayton and wing Jake LaRavia, and with reports indicating LeBron James will remain in LA, the front office's focus has shifted. A glaring need remains: elite perimeter defense. Now, a new report suggests they have a specific target in mind to solve that problem. According to Anthony Irwin of Clutch Points, Los Angeles is reportedly interested in free agent guard Gary Payton II. Irwin noted that Payton has been on the Lakers' radar, a connection that makes perfect sense on paper. Payton, the son of defensive legend Gary Payton, has carved out a career as a tenacious on-ball defender and a key role player for Golden State Warriors. This potential signing would be a significant, albeit underrated, move for LA. During the 2024-25 season with Golden State, Payton played in 62 games, averaging 6.5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1.3 assists while shooting an efficient 57.4% from the field. More importantly, he brings a defensive intensity and experience that the Lakers currently lack on the perimeter. At 32, Payton is a seasoned veteran who understands his role within a championship-level team. He wouldn't be asked to do too much offensively, but his defensive prowess is exactly what the Lakers need to complement the offensive firepower of Doncic and James. He would immediately slot into rotation and, crucially, would likely command a contract that fits within the Lakers' tight budget. While signing Gary Payton II isn't the kind of move that dominates headlines, it's the type of savvy, role-specific acquisition that wins championships. It signals that Rob Pelinka is now focused on building a deep, versatile, and defensively sound roster around his two superstars. The Lakers still have areas to improve, but addressing their perimeter defense with a proven veteran would be a major step in the right direction. It will be interesting to see if Pelinka makes a formal offer. Payton makes perfect sense as a target and would bring the exact skill set Los Angeles needs. As the offseason continues, keep an eye on this rumor. It might just be the key to unlocking the Lakers' full defensive potential. While LeBron James is expected to start the upcoming season in purple and gold, the real question hanging over the NBA isn't where he begins, but where he finishes. Welcome to the King's Ransom, where we explore how a blockbuster trade for LeBron James could shake the league to its core. The situation is unprecedented. At 40 years old, LeBron James is still an all-NBA caliber player, but the Lakers are clearly looking toward the future, a future built around Luka Doncic. For the first time in his career, LeBron's team isn't necessarily bending over backward to secure his long-term future. However, the power dynamic is clear. With a no-trade clause in his contract, LeBron holds all the cards. He, and only he, has the power to decide his destination. So, how would a trade for the King actually work? The process is dictated by that no-trade clause. If the Lakers stumble, or if LeBron decides the organization is no longer in a position to compete for a title, he could request a trade. At that point, he would provide the front office with a short list of preferred destinations. The Lakers would then negotiate with those teams to find the best possible return. But there are two crucial factors at play: LeBron's legacy and his son, Bronny. Any move would have to serve a dual purpose: cementing his legacy with a real shot at a fifth ring, and likely ensuring Bronny comes along in the package. This brings us to the blockbuster destinations. Each offers a unique narrative. First, the Dallas Mavericks, a superstar reunion with his former teammates Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, creating an instant super team in the West. Then the Miami Heat, a nostalgic return to the city he misses, joining Bam Adebayo and Coach Eric Spoelstra for one last magical run. The New York Knicks, the chance to conquer the biggest market of all and be the veteran leadership piece to push a young, hungry team over the top in the Eastern Conference. The Los Angeles Clippers, the easiest move logistically, keep his family in LA while joining Kawhi Leonard and James Harden under his former coach Tyronn Lue. The Golden State Warriors, the fantasy pairing with Steph Curry that basketball fans have been dreaming of, an alliance of former rivals chasing one last glorious title. And, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the fairy tale ending, finishing his career where it all began and where he delivered a historic championship. The question remains, which of these destinations makes the most sense? And if you were in LeBron's shoes, where would you demand a trade to? Let us know your take in the comments. In the end, a LeBron James trade is a delicate chess match. It's an icon's desire to compete on his terms against a franchise's need to build its next empire. While the most likely scenario is that he plays out the season in Los Angeles, the possibility of a mid-season trade remains the league's most explosive storyline. The Kings' final move on the NBA chessboard may be his most fascinating one yet.